love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. So, Grand Rise Scorpio, I just wrote a song. It's called Love. So, shout out to all of the Scorpios who are full of love. Yeah, so share the love, Scorpios. Grand rising to you, Scorpios. Thank you for returning to this channel. Now, I have just been having such a a funny time on my own. I just had a conversation with someone here and I was doing their reading and they just so happened to invite me to their future wedding. And they had the nerve and the audacity to tell me that I could bring someone with me. I could bring a dog. Got me on one. Y'all. Y'all, when that woman told me I could bring a dog, like what? And so I feel like before I do this reading, I need to clear some things up, okay? Because first of all, when you get a certain age, because I think she's younger, I think she's like 35. Look, I don't know what y'all think about older people, but do you not know? But see, the only way most of you younger people, I'm hipping you with love, is going to understand this is by living and experiencing. And most of the time, the best really doesn't get started till you are of a certain age. Because within that wisdom, you have learned the things that you desire and the things that you do not desire. And when you get a certain age, you're not rushing to the finish line because you know that finish line is there. It's the in between. It's the in between that matters because the end is the inevitable. It's all of the magical moments within the journey. Okay, you feel what I'm saying? You learn to appreciate all of it and not just the end of it. And sometimes when you're younger, you're in a hurry. And when you get a certain age, you're settled and you're more desirable, you're more patient. You appreciate every single detail that if you move too fast, you might just miss it. So I think the younger generations feel like we're supposed to get us either a parrot, a dog, or some goldfish. Sit on the front porch with our rocking chair. But don't you know that at this age is where our peak has finally here. So the things that we could not and we did not have the wisdom and the experience to really appreciate because we were all in such a hurry. Now it's nice and slow. It's the nice and slow now. So I don't know what y'all thought, but we're still outside. All right. We want to do the same things y'all do. And I had to tell that person, like, I ain't a dog. Ain't nobody gonna bring no dog. I'm gonna bring somebody here who I can, you know what I'm saying? And I stop it. I had to go on and tell her. And it's just been so funny because I think I could think like when I was that age, I probably thought that too. And like I said, it's like, man, it's so beautiful because the experience can teach you a lot of things that you may have missed when you were not mentally prepared for it. But at a certain age, oh, you know, you can appreciate. It's no longer. It's all about the love. It's all about the love in it. It's not about the passion or the lust, but it's about the love in it. And the love is what make it all good. So like I said, don't be in such a hurry, mommy. When you get my age, you'll understand. So grand rising to you, Scorpio. This is all about the love today, honey. It is sleeting outside, so it's cold outside, but it's warm on the inside. Because when you get a certain age, you make sure you look. I'm telling you, everybody has their season in their time for them to experience certain things in life. I feel like if you've already did that and you're at a certain age, then you don't think like that. You have to constantly evolve. But at the same time, because check it out, the average person, they're going to live life through trial and error. Now, some people are lucky enough to have a strong, solid foundation where you can avoid certain things, you know, but the average person doesn't have that. And check it out, you could have everything you need to succeed and still venture off on your own personal journey that's against anybody else's wishes for you. So this is a journey that we're to explore until forever, forever, ever, forever, ever and ever, aka Scorpio's love, baby. So check it out, Scorpio. This is another general collective love reading and everything in between. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to hype me up. Please consider joining the membership where you can get yourself a free 30-minute personal reading. Now, I am still open to readings right now, but they're not the fall specials. I am offering, because like I said, just did one for Juliet. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Juliet, because you told me I could bring a dog. So I guess me and the dog gonna stay back in the room while everybody out there doing electric slide. I'm just so insulted. Child, I am outside, Juliet. I'm just saying, what? What? A dog? No. I don't even like dogs. But I am still offering a 20-minute personal reading for $30 or a 30-minute reading for $50. If you're interested, email me at mzzsharon189@gmail.com. Shout out to all of my subscribers who have been rocking with me. I appreciate you. I thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. And like I said, Scorpio, you know, this is the best. It's like that. It's like that wine. Everything is mellowed. There's no pressure. It's like when you get a certain age, you don't have to overthink it. Somebody don't hear me out here. I guess it's for the younger people. When you get a certain age, you appreciate the things that when you're younger, you take for granted. And it's not throwing shade, because I can recall a lot of things where I just didn't understand. I was immature. And so I'm not going to say I missed out, because that's a part of my journey. It really doesn't matter what people say. It matters with your own personal experience, because that's the only way you're going to learn. And I don't care how many books you read, until you actually have your own physical experience will it all start to make sense. But most of the time, your experience comes from living. And age does bring wisdom. And ain't nobody cooled off yet, god dang it, Julia. We all outside together. So you go put the dog in the kennel, god dang. Ain't nobody trying to watch no goddamn dog or no baby. So I'm just saying, we already did that. So check it out. Your overall energy is trust, followed by dreams, protection, home. Your home is protected. See? You got angels watching over you, guarding you. Every time I see that energy, it always reminds me of some of the stories my mama used to tell me, because growing up in religion and Christianity, they had so many spiritual experiences here, that because they really did real spiritual warfare. They always interceded for people who needed help. But I remember her telling me this story about over in Africa somewhere, where there was a preacher over there, somebody, and they didn't want him there, and he was in the deep woods somewhere, and they used to work a lot of magic and stuff like that, and they were there for the community, but somebody didn't want them there, and they were gonna take them out. And everybody was telling them, prepare yourself, because they're coming. It's not a if. They're coming to attack you. And so my mom said that they prayed and they interceded. They didn't go to sleep that night. They just all came together, and they interceded and they prayed. And they was waiting on this attack to happen, but it never happened. And I don't know how they end up running into these people, but he began to talk to the guy, and he said when he saw the guy was trying to go the other way, but he was trying to make peace because he didn't want him coming, because he was a religious person. He was a pastor. And so the guy told him that when they came, because they came, but they said it was some guards guarding the property. Now, was nobody there but them. But they had those supernatural guards protecting them, see? And I'm saying that because you have protection and you have home. So your home is protected. Your babies are protected. Whatever you're trying to create, it is protected as well. And see, those were the stories that I always thought was, amazing, because I believed in the spiritual things. I was just into that. And I see why I'm into that. I see why I was into that then. But I feel like you have a lot of protection. I feel like whatever you're trying to manifest, it is protected because it is divine. And for some of you guys, Spirit is showing you something in your dreams that you probably don't believe. You don't believe it. And Spirit say you can have it. Because you got trust and you have dreams. Dreams is after trust. So some of you guys, Spirit is giving you an answer in your dreams, but it's probably everything you want. It's probably exactly what you want, so you don't believe it because it's what you want. Ooh, the card came right out. I love it when that happens. See? So this is your message. It says, you be wise to be watchful and to trust no one at this time. Keep yourself to yourself and do not buy into any fear or chaos that's being stirred up around you. See, because you're protected. Like I say, it could be all types of chaos. It ain't even got to be within your community. It's just of the world. Look, y'all, come on now. You know that there's everybody is a lot. The majority of people are dealing, whatever they're dealing with behind the scenes is starting to come out into the streets. Okay. Back in the day, we didn't know, what your neighbors and folks, was dealing with, but it's all out here now. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, now is not the time to be open. It's time for you to stay to yourself. See? It says, keep yourself to yourself and do not buy into any fear, chaos that's being stirred around you. You know the truth, so stand strong in being true to who you are. Remember that relationships, whether personal or business, should be built on trust, and a mutual agreement could test your faith. You've been let down badly before, and it's taken a while to trust again. However, someone vulnerable needs your assurance, and a secret is shared. It's time to prove how trustworthy you really are. Ooh. Spirit could be showing you in the dreams here too about something. It's like somebody trusts you, but I feel like this is going to be somebody here who you don't like or you don't know, but they trust you. So this is what it's telling you. It says, hold your cards close to your chest. Be careful with whom you share your ideas. The person you've inquired about is trustworthy. Open your heart. It's time to trust. See? Use your heart and not your mind, Scorpios. And get this love, 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 love. Love is good for the soul. It's when you try to run from it that it causes damage. But like I say, you got dreams. Spirit is telling you you're protected. So in other words, if you're scared to open up to somebody, Spirit is letting you know you can trust them and you're protected. Ain't no harm gonna come to you. Ooh, Scorpio, I feel like you got an opportunity here, and Spirit is encouraging you to trust. See, there's the 4 of Wands. twin flame. 11. See, there's the 7 of swords in the reverse. There's the Fool. You're going to have to take a leap of faith, mama. See, you're going to be happy with this 9 of cups. Let your guards down. For some of y'all, it's time for you to let your guards down. 6 of Pentacles, because somebody's coming in that you can trust. You may have thought that you couldn't trust, but you know, sometimes you have an over imagination here. Sometimes when you don't know what's going on, you assume the worst, even when you don't have the evidence. So you have to make sure your intuition is right. But it don't mean you have to be a fool either. So yeah, I feel like whatever this is about to happen, it's going to require your trust. And remember, you're protected. See, there's the Queen of Cups. So this may require you to become vulnerable too. Ooh, what's going on for my Scorpios? It may be a child. It may be somebody coming in that they're going through something. But I feel like this is romantic. Some of y'all may be dreaming about your children. I feel like Spirit wants you to know all is well. Your children are protected, Scorpios. Just like you are. There's the Hierophant. Okay, what's back? There's the Wheel of Fortune. There's the Temperance. Something is divine timing. I feel like time is here. And for some of you guys, your universe is preparing you through your dreams, through your visions that you've been seeing. Ooh, look underneath the bottom. It could be dealing with someone from your past or some children. There's the 5 of Cups. There's the Knight of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. For some of y'all, you may have an air sign of significance. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Taurus, a Sagittarius, a Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. You have the 4 Wands, Temperance, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the 7 of Swords, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Somebody could be dreaming about something with the 6 of Cups, the sense of nostalgia. Someone may be ready to open up to you and discuss their demons or discuss their issues because they want help, because they may look at you as somebody here who's very, very spiritual, especially with this 9 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Hierophant. Like I say, somebody, look, it's so crazy because people can do you wrong, but they still know what type of integrity you have. It's like people can do you wrong, but they know that they can trust you, even though they may have not given you a reason to trust them. Ain't that some stuff? Yeah, somebody's crashing out or something is happening here because your overall energy is the Tower. So let's see what a Scorpio need to trust. What does Scorpio need to know about dreams? Because some of y'all having dreams because you got trust in dreams. And for some of y'all, Spirit is telling you to trust that your dreams are going to come true. Spirit could be saying trust your dreams, but it's, because dreams could also be represented to fantasies or what you think about. You know how you fantasize about something, that's manifesting too. But you have to make sure it's not negative because you're gonna attract it. And then once again, you could be thinking about something so negative that it's not true, but it's gonna mess your energy up, because if you start believing a lie that you create, then you're going to have to get out of it. It's like if you don't know everything, don't always assume the worst. Just know that if you don't know what you need to know, it's because you're not supposed to know. Because maybe you can't handle the truth at the time. Maybe it's not time for that. And so that's what I'm realizing. Any type of way that you try to control it, you just eventually lose control over it all. It's like you can never control other people or a situation. What we need to work on is how we do ourselves. So let's see. You have the Tower. So this could be something that's already happened, and it could also represent that something unexpectedly is about to happen. Let me make sure I shuffle these. I hope you guys are doing amazing here. Shout out to Dr. Love. Shout out to all of the masculine Scorpios. Dr. Love, King Splash, King Chocolate. We got Wendell. All of the masculine Scorpios. I just can't believe Juliet. Juliet. WTF. A dog, huh? Come on, baby. No. I'm trying to pop it off. Goddamn, I'm trying to back up on something. I'm just saying that. God dang it, you don't want to see your granny doing that, but I'm still a woman. But I ain't ready for no dog. I don't want no animal. The only animal I want is my man. All right? And that's just on point blank and to the period. You got 5 of Swords in the reverse. Followed by the Hermit and the Magician. All right, Spirit. What is this trust for Scorpios? What do Scorpios need to learn how to trust or release? Why is the 7 of Swords showing up here for Scorpios? Because like I feel like if you want to feel like you have to know it all in order to invest, then you're not trusting it. Because see, your intuition gonna let you know whether or not it's worthy of you even investing. 1 and number 2, certain things and certain people do not even deserve your energy. Some things you don't have to figure out. Wait a minute, y'all. I got some cooking. Hold on. Okay, I had to turn my potatoes out. I'm fixing me a seafood boil. But what I did was I had all the ingredients. I said, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go buy me some crab legs, and I found a little pack of crab legs because I don't eat shrimp. So I just boiled my eggs, and I said I'm just gonna have me a nice little intimate seafood boil with a glass of wine. I mean, it's sleeting outside anyway. So let's see, what does Scorpios not trust? See, because there's the Knight of Wands. That's what y'all don't trust. See? You feel like someone is not going to give you what you deserve. They're not going to commit. But something is happening with somebody. Maybe this is somebody, look, but there's the Fool. Could be an Aries. Let's see. Why is the 7 of Swords here with this Knight of Wands? So y'all, like I feel like you don't trust them. But for some of y'all, the Spirit's saying you can trust them. See, there's the Ace of Cups. So for some of you guys, you probably still thinking about the way you guys ended the relationship. It could have been hurtful. It could have been always the same old mess. And you probably just feeling like, nah, there's no way. But there's the 6 of Swords. Ooh. And there's the 10 of Pentacles. There's the Ace of Swords. Like for some of y'all, somebody may want to tell you that they're ready to get serious or that they walked away from other situations here too. See, Page of Cups. Why is the Ace of Swords here with the 7 of Swords? Somebody may want to move away from the mind games, the manipulation, or not talking to you. Or like I feel like somebody wants to get something off their chest. That's what the trust card says. See? It could be dealing with another person here. There's the 3 of Swords. But there's the Sun. So someone may want to talk to you about letting you know that if you knew that they were dealing with someone else, I feel like somebody's ready to just come clean. And just so that they can wipe the slate clean with you, so that they can have a new opportunity with you. So for some of y'all, Spirit is telling you, if you've been separated, that's exactly what you needed for them to figure out what they wanted. Okay? And so, and I feel like so that things can turn back around here. Like I say, you got another opportunity here that's coming. So why is the Fool here? Could be an Aries. See, there's Judgment. See? Could be a Taurus. See? The Empress. See? They coming. You know they coming for that Empress love. Like I feel like, you know, most of the people have to figure out on their own what works for them. Usually they're not ready for all of that. They may have looked at you like you may have had to... See, but see, you a whole catcher. See, because there's the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's realizing you the real deal. You the best choice. And so for some of y'all, they probably didn't trust, and they could be dreaming about you. Looking, there's the Ten of Cups. See, you got the 10. Looking, there's the King of Pentacles. See? And there's the Page of Swords. See? See? And there's that King of Swords. I feel like somebody made up their mind. They know what they want now. So if they didn't trust it in the past, I feel like they do now. It just depends on what you want. So somebody's finna be honest with you. It's because, like I say, you could have trusted them in the past, but they've always known that they can trust you. This is why they're gonna open up with you. Now, I feel like for some of y'all, you're about to get the truth, and it may hurt, but it's gonna also give you an opportunity to get what you want. It just depends, honey. It's up to you. So why is the Four of Wands here? And you remember, Spirit say you can trust it. You got to open up your heart. Give it a chance if you want it. Somebody has to, whether this is you or them. Four of Wands, Seven of Wands. Like somebody could be extremely guarded in a very, very defensive. Why is the Seven of Wands here? And then again, somebody may really need your advice. Somebody may be trying to come to you with some type of advice, but they just want you to know it. They want you to know it. It may be their way of talking about it. Look, there's the Magician. And there's that Hierophant again. So this could be an argument that someone has had. This could be the last argument you have had. Five of Wands. There could be some conflict. Someone may have fallen out with family and friends. Someone may have walked away from another situation here. See, there's the Ten of Wands. Somebody released some burden. Something was a lot. But somebody's taking their courage back, though. There's the Strength card. Could be a Leo. See? Because there's the Two of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Queen of Cups. Two of Swords. Like, I feel like you guys have turned your back on this and you don't want to deal with it. See, some of y'all just losing yourselves in your work. There's the Eight of Pentacles. You're just focusing on, it's almost like you don't want your heart to bother you right now because you're focusing on other things because you feel like love will probably get in the way. See, and there's the Queen of Pentacles. And there's the Wheel of Fortune, but something is about to change for you. It could be your financial status. It could be your personal status, like going from a single person here to being in a relationship. See? Because there's the Star. Healing, wishes coming true. Something is changing for you, Scorpio, for the better. And there's the Eight of Wands. I feel like something is moving behind the scenes that you may not be aware of, and I feel like something is moving towards you, and it's going to bring the opportunity for a whole bunch of happiness. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Because you got that King of Pentacles looking. You got the Ten of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Somebody looks at you like you're marriage material. So if somebody wasn't ready to settle down in the past, something has changed. See? Nine of Cups, Five of Pentacles. I feel like something that you thought you lost, Scorpios. And then once again, somebody could be coming back around. See? Because they feeling left out. Because there's the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's feeling very, very insecure. I just heard. And it's so crazy because I can remember saying this a couple of Christmas ago. What do the lonely do when it's Christmas time. Yeah, I feel like somebody's feeling lonely because of this holiday time, and you showing up as the Empress and lovey-dovey with the Ten of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Like you are home and somebody's not a part of it. Knight of Pentacles, the Moon. I feel like someone has just been holding on to secret feelings towards you. I feel like somebody's missing out. Because I feel like you're all they think about. But you may have pulled back from somebody, Scorpios. Because there's death in the reverse. It seems like you have. And as soon as you going on about your business, Scorpio, somebody going to make a move. Why is the Hierophant here? I feel like this is cuffing season and somebody tired of their nose running. Somebody want to come home. The Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, some type of good news. Some type of offer. Somebody may be coming to tell you that they walked away from somebody else here too. That's what I'm seeing. See, because there's the Three of Pentacles. Page of Wands, Six of Wands, the Fool. Page of Cups, Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Somebody worried that you may not want them. For some of y'all, now that somebody's finally left somebody else, y'all they may be afraid that you don't want them. But they're gonna tell you that they're done with them. Somebody's gonna tell you the truth. But some of y'all not gonna believe them anyway. See, told you they're afraid that, like I said, now that they done finally made up their mind and made a move. Now that they want you, you may not be available, see? Because there's that Nine of Cups. So whatever you gave to this person, see, somebody know you don't trust them, and they go to Seven of Swords in the reverse. But you see how it started off as the up and the upright till in the reverse. So like I said, yeah, once upon a time, you probably couldn't trust them. But they've always known that they can trust you. That's why they're coming back. They've always known that they could trust you. They just knew that you couldn't trust them. See? So they probably did a lot of ugly things in this relationship. So this is, but like I said, somebody done walked away from somebody. They done walked away from a partnership that they were dealing with. Somebody has a lot of regret. So why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Now let's see what's changing in your favor. This is divine timing. This is fate. This is destiny. It's like it's destined to happen for some of y'all if you let it. Because that's why it's coming back around. Six of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles. Somebody coming back. You got a season of generosity. You got a season of somebody investing in building with you. It's also a season of you getting things that you deserve. Queen of Swords, see? A partnership, see? There's the Two of Cups. Love. The High Priestess and the Queen of Swords came back out. So like I said, I feel like someone is serious-minded. I feel like they may have played games in the past. Like I say, somebody notices you. There's the Six of Wands. And there's the Tower. See, I'm telling you, if somebody, see, and there's the King of Cups, see? Yeah, this is someone here who, like I said, this is somebody here who I feel like if it's someone from your past, once again, you know how it takes you to lose something. You know how you come into somebody's life wanting the world with them, but, you know, they have other plans, and maybe you finally walked away from them because maybe they already had things going on in their life. But Spirit has been dealing with this person, and I also feel like this person is finally closing out cycles that they've been stuck in for so long that keeps them detached. And I feel like this is something you've had to grow patience for, because I feel like it wasn't easy waiting on it. But I feel like for some of y'all, you got tired of waiting. And as soon as you get tired of waiting and you move on, that's when it's going to come. Now, why is Temperance here? Something could be trying to happen now. And see, The Lovers. They miss you. See, there's a Temperance in the reverse. Somebody's losing patience. They miss this. Could be a Gemini. See, Knight of Swords. I'm telling you, somebody's about to pop up on you. Somebody's about to rush in and speak their truths. They're going to tell you something for real, for real. And there's the World. So I feel like you're not with this person. Y'all separated. You may not even be talking. See, there's the Death card. So I feel like there's a lot of things this person really has missed you since you guys have parted ways. They have. That's why you have the Six of Cups right here. Why is the Six of Cups here? You've always been on somebody's mind. But maybe they didn't want to get serious and make this a priority. But once again, there's the Sun. See, that's a new beginning. That's happiness. That's joy. And there's that King of Swords. Like I said, somebody is serious about you. Somebody's coming in. They thought long and hard about it. But the only problem could be is maybe you don't want it now. See? There's the Ace of Pentacles. I told you they thought long and hard about this connection. See? And there's the Hermit in the Four of Wands. See? There it is again. We started off with the Four of Wands. See? With the Magician and the Hierophant. So for some of y'all, this is who you're destined to be in a serious relationship with. You're just going to have to learn how to trust it. And for some of y'all, the universe is showing you dreams and you still don't believe it. But it could be that your person is seeing signs in their dream too. And so don't be surprised if somebody comes back around looking. There's the Page of Cups. So Scorpio, Spirit wants you to trust this person coming to you, because this going to be the person that you marry. See, there's the Six of Cups. And there's the Knight of Cups. See, Scorpio, this is the person you're going to marry. Please like, share, and subscribe.